Hey, what's going on, guys? So T3 comes out tomorrow. Servers go down later tonight, but I kind of wanted to give you guys an update on like the builds that I've been trying to cook that's better than my T2 build, and I can't find one, which is kind of sad. Now, this is not the end all be all. I am not the best at making builds, but this is something that I've came up with on my own. And I think I kind of cooked with this build here. Now, this build is not a healer killer. It's just as a DPS. This is just a DPS killer. Like anybody with daggers, they're dead. They die instantly. Do I have all this gear? No. Am I working towards it? Yes. Nebula accessories. This is end game BIS. Tough daggers. You know, this is BIS right now. Okay. Bastries and stuff. They could be better. Artifacts. They could be better. This is definitely not min max. I will have a link to this build down below if you guys want to play around with it, things that I can improve. But this is kind of the stuff that I have right now. So let's just go over it real quick and take a look at some people that I respect in the crossbow community on Throne. My silence chance, 525. Pretty good. Ranged evasion and magic evasion, 2.3, 2.4. Unbuffed, right? My hit chance, 2.7. You know, 2.694. I mean, 2.7, just rounded up. Shield block penetration, 38.7%. Attack speed, 0.18. 70.3%. Health, 22. And the weaken, this is why this is not a healer killer. I just have enough weaken, to get those glads that are running collision resistance, or just a melt or help kill like a healer, to like try to help kill a healer, right? Or any endurance player. Then we go down here. My bonus damage is 109, pretty low. Shield block penetration, almost 40%. My critical hit, my range critical hit is 3.2. Now, and my critical damage is 44.3. This right here, range critical hit chance, 3.2K. I think a lot of people have the misconception that in order to get this, you have to go full glass to get really high crit. This crit 3.2 is still very, very, very good. And it will fry, right? But I didn't give up on the evasions here. And everything that I have here, you guys can see, you can obtain it from Nebula. And yeah, this is just pretty much BIS right here. Now, if we take a look at some of these other builds, so the Real Cheeto, he has a couple of T3 builds. I was kind of going around, messing around. If we look, silence chance is a little higher, but ranged and magic evasion are kind of low. The magic evasion is super low. A Judgment Lightning is going to one tap you. And I am not hating on anybody's build. Okay, I am not hating on anybody's build. I'm just looking, kind of seeing what other people are building, how like the direction is going. Bonus damage 98. Chill block penetrations 10.5. So what does he have here? Okay, we go into the crit. Crit's pretty good. Range crit 3.2. Okay, hit 2.5. Pretty good. We're pretty good there, right? And then I'm pretty sure like he has a little bit higher weekend, but this just scares me, dude. That magic evasion being low like that just scares me. And me personally, I'll sacrifice a little bit of damage for more survivability, definitely. Resistances, weekend is really good, 1.7. Yeah, we're cooking, brother. So this is more of, I think, like a healer slash endurance player killer for sure. 1.7, pretty good. Silence chance 5.9, like pretty good there. I know a lot of it seems like T3, a lot of people are building towards that heavy and that heavy hit and heavy attack damage percentage. A lot of people are building, like a lot of Ravengers are building that, but you're just giving up on all your evasions and going higher defenses pretty much. And what I mean by defenses, I'm talking about like your magic range and like melee defense, not your evasions, just your overall defense. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, so heavy attack evasion, yeah, there's none here. And the base damage, It's way better than mine. Way better. Base damage is way better. But again, using some tier 2 stuff. And then we go to Lord Theron. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Shout out to him. I respect him as a crossbow dagger player. But then he's cooking some stuff up for T3. Again, this is no hate. If you guys want to educate me, go ahead. You can explain like what these builds are for and everything. I'm just going off of what I'm seeing in quest log. I look here, I'm like, okay, he's mismatching some T3 with T2 stuff, which is fine. Like, what's he going for? Heavy attack, so it looks like transition, heavy plus base damage. Okay, base damage is really, really good. 506, got it. Silence chance, pretty good. But then, here we go, ranged evasion and magic evasion. I just feel like if another scorpion hits you, you're insta-deleted. Insta-deleted. Weaken chance. Okay, you're at 1k. Max health, 20. Attack speed, really, really low in my personal opinion for scorpion. I think you need to have like 60 plus, but that's just my personal opinion. Hit, pretty good. So I'm looking at a bunch of these builds, and I'm like, is this the best that T3 has to offer? Because I'm looking, I just don't see anything that's better in my head than my T2 BIS build, right? And again, I'm gonna put this down in the quest log, but a lot of these, it's like glass cannon, and you're like, oh, well, your Scorp, you should be glass cannon. Where's the heavy attack chance? Attributes, wisdom, resources, but there's just a lot of things I'm just like, I just don't feel like giving up that evasion. It seems like everybody's giving up evasion and going heavy attack, hit, and just glass canning everything, which is, I don't necessarily know if that's the way, especially if you don't enjoy dying over and over. I mean, I'm happy that evasions are, everybody's not building high into the evasions, but again, it just seems like you're going to get absolutely melted if you get caught. Any ranged player, any bow dagger player is going to blitz their invis and just do chip damage on you, and that probably absolutely melt you. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. And maybe I'm missing something. I look at the transition, there's heavy attack. Let's see, early T3 base. Let's look at this one. What are we looking at here? See, the evasions just scare me, bro. Maybe it's just me, but shield block penetration, attack speed's a little better, health's a little better, weakens low. But what is this one? This is heavy plus base damage, or yeah, the damage is pretty good. But then again, like I said, I just don't find anything better that I personally think is better. Like, the defenses are pretty good, magic, ranged, the defenses are pretty good. If I go back to my defenses here, protection, endurance, yeah, my defenses are kind of low, so definitely I can see that, but my evasions are just a lot higher, and this is just a side effect of certain things. But like, and I'm pretty sure I can min-max this to keep this and then bring this evasion up probably another 1k so the spears don't hit me. Spear dagger players don't get me. But that's just, I probably could cook even further. I'm sure you guys could cook with this even further. But this is just my thought process, right? I mean, technically, I could probably go down on this, go down a little on this, and get, no. Yeah, that's what I thought. It wasn't really worth it. Go 99 here. Go here, and we just do a little bit more. Nope. Our wisdom. A little bit more health if I wanted to, right? But again, I'm playing around with it. Let me know what you guys think. I just don't see it being worth, like, maybe I can cook something up with like this and like maybe switch out some accessories for sure, but I just haven't found anything that's been super better. Maybe I'm not seeing it, but I'm leaving it up to you guys. Get the community together. I don't gatekeep any of my builds. I know a lot of people like to gatekeep like certain things, but I'm not gatekeeping it. If I find something out, if someone says, hey, don't share this to the public, obviously I'm not going to do that. But if you're like, hey, check out this build, what do you think? You know, you don't tell me anything, I'm gonna obviously like, oh yeah, that's cool, I'm actually going to shout you out. I'm not going to steal your stuff, right? But obviously I'll give you a shout out for it. But again, like I'm saying, like I'm looking at a bunch of this, and again, guys, this is no hate. I'm not trashing anybody's build. Maybe there's just something here I do not understand, but I see this, I'm like, is it really worth it? Like, this ring, dexterity, perception, attack speed, heavy attack damage, that's pretty cool. Like that 5.2% heavy attack damage, pretty cool. This belt, wisdom, perception, critical hit, cooldown speed, okay, cool. This helmet, right? Dexterity, wisdom, hit chance, and critical hit chance, huge. This is actually pretty huge, and I think in my build, this is just a extra slot, so I could actually put that helmet on and call it a day, right? Like the min-maxing and switching some things out, but I'm not giving up my evasion for that, right? So I think that there's just, I don't know, I don't even know if it's worth it. And T3 stuff, more stuff's going to be coming out later on, in 3 months down the road. They'll probably make a crit set, right? But I just feel like critical damage plus 15%, in order to get that on like the new T3 stuff, you need to have 4 pieces. And I just think that's just a huge it's just not good for me. Like right here, you have to have 4 pieces of the Blood Knights set. So 1, 2, so they're running 2 pieces, and that gives you critical hit chance, cool, but you lose out on your critical damage. And I don't even know. Oh, the critical damage on here is 53. So, I mean, hey, maybe you see something I don't, but like, you're not going to get these pieces for a while, and it's going to be extremely expensive to trade out. But hey, maybe I'm missing something. Lord Thron, maybe you can explain a little bit. I don't know. And maybe you can educate me. I mean, you guys can educate me on the philosophy behind like some of these builds. Again, like I'm saying, this build right here, it's hidden right now, but I will make it to where everybody can see it, make it public, and you guys could play with it and tell me what you find. This is just like a community thing. I just haven't found or made anything that can be resemblance to this build that has high crit, high hit, high evasion, and still be able to do damage, right? That's just me personally. As always, guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. As always, stay blessed, stay humble, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace.